So today we have what's called a fartlek, which is still a silly, weird, gross word, but it's basically interval training applied to long distance running. So we have stopwatch, which sucks, and we do a low interval, which is like a nice half marathon pace for a minute, and then we're going to do an upper interval for 30 seconds, low interval for a minute, upper interval for a minute, and then it goes up to minute 32 and as far as we can go. We'll see. So we have a little bit of hip discomfort today. Yo, what's up, friend? So we'll see how hard we can push. Hello. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna pick it up. So it's all about spiking the heart rate, and then this helps us condition for when we do long distance running. We can actually go out a bit farther. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. And we want to recover. Nice and mellow. So this is a little bit of a test run because our hip was bothering us yesterday and this morning. So we'll see. Lots of aches and pains to start this thing out. Nice and mellow. Got 10 more seconds. 3. And pick it up. Let's go. So we're running out to 3:30. Maybe. No. Yeah, let's walk and talk. So, something's a little off with the hip. Still. So, I'm going to pull the impact out of it. What we'll do is, 1 second. 3:30. We will do high-low walking speed so that we still get a little bit of heart rate bump. 3, 2, 1, pull it down. Because I can still feel that I'm bracing for pain, which is normal, that happens. But it's impacting my gait and how I'm landing, and I don't like that. So we'll bring it down. So this is our mellow time, and then I'll try to suck in my core, lean forward a little bit more, and walk fast. But we don't want to be limping all over the place. Got 20 more seconds. Keep it mellow, like jello. But how's it going, friends? Welcome. Oh, I gotta check the commenting. Sometimes this app gets really stupid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe we'll do mellow jog. Maybe we'll do walk jog today. So we got a minute 30 at upper interval. We're setting our upper interval as our half marathon pace. Working on squeezing our core, landing soft and safe, keeping some bend in our knee. Definitely a challenging one today. You know, every day you come in with a different body, and you just gotta show up, do the best you can with what you got, and Oh wow, that's a huge crane. That's kind of a surprise. I hope it doesn't attack me. Oh, beautiful. What a morning delight. How's it going, pork chop? Bro! Concentrate on the run. I am. What I found in my fitness journey is bringing folks into the journey with me provides some light accountability. And I'm in a season of life where I can't just call up folks to go and run with me. Deadlift. Whew. We're gonna walk for a minute. This will take us to 7 minutes. We just did a 1.5-minute interval. Yo, so like I don't have the ability to get my gear all set up and in a bag and go to the gym and meet up with 3 in life real persons. So I live stream my fitness journey, and it's been really encouraging to me and to other folks. It gives me a way to kind of talk through it and be honest about the good days and the bad days, and helps me keep showing up for myself. So this is like day 585 of my fitness journey. Whew. 5 more seconds and we're gonna try to run for 2 months. 3, 2, 1. Suck in the core, nice and mellow. Trying to pull the impact out. We've adjusted and modified this workout a little bit based on some hip discomfort. So we'll see if we can hold this. But yeah, I've lost some weight, gained some strength, made some friends. I'm focused. You subbed! Dude, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. So Pork Chop, why'd you pick that name? I love it. I think it's hilarious. It's very catchy. Alright, so we're at 7 minutes and 39 seconds. We're gonna try to hold this jog for 2 minutes. Again, I have a little bit of hip pain that I'm working into, so it's fun when you're running and anticipating discomfort, and it's sporadic and bitey. So the goal here is to alternate high and low intervals, spike the heart rate, and then recover. College days. You eat a lot of pork chops in college? What did you major in, friend? I did mechanical engineering. That was fun. Whew, spent a decade working on robots. That was also fun. Now I am a community builder, an influencer. Also fun. And I stacked up 4 kids since college. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna walk. Whew, I'm feeling it though. Uncomfy. We're gonna try to keep our pace for the walk though. It's a little brisk here in Chicago. This might be a walk and talk. I burnt 6 pounds of pork chops. Morning. That's no joke, man. That's a lot of pork chops to burn. Were you in a frat or something? Or a sorority? Oh, literally pork chop black. I didn't catch the last word. So we did about 10 minutes of interval training based on hip. We're gonna walk it out back home. Normally we'd keep pushing, but every workout I try to steward my body, lift with good form, run with good form, and then when it starts to slip, like acknowledge that and adjust. I always push myself, but I also recognize like where recovery is necessary to prevent injuries. So that's where this will be. We're going to be in the walk and talk zone for a little bit. Computer science was my major. Nice. What are you doing with it, dude? More. See, I wish I was running like that guy. But if I make good choices today and I recover in the next couple days, hopefully Monday we can rack up a nice long run with good form and without injury. It happens every once in a while. Like, this is my first week getting back into lifting. I've been doing entrepreneurship like a madman the last couple weeks, building business. So I have let like fitness and routine slip. Made some compromises there. Now I'm backtracking on that. So we're gonna do a little loop around this school and then make our way back home. Should be fun. You should do some burpees. Oh yeah, that'd be great for my spine. I did 1,000 burpees. That was kind of cool once. I was live streaming on Twitch, and a lot of the fitness live streamers, it was like a really tight group. I was a big fitness live streamer. We did the 1,000 burpee challenge. That was wild. That took forever. That was miserable. But yeah, I could do some burpees. I just have to get to a good spot, as opposed to the concrete right in front of the school. Seems kind of weird. I'd have to take off the you're in a gimbal right now, so I can give this nice steady camera shot. Very cinematic. So Pork Chop Black, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now, you did college. I'm assuming you finished. If you didn't, that's okay too. I'm assuming you're doing something with technology, unless ChatGPT has taken your job. Dude, it's wild. It's a wild world we live in right now. I'm like, shoot, what are our kids gonna grow up in? It's gonna be interesting. So sore. Yeah, we're about 13 minutes in, getting some cardio, making some progress. Let's get some deadlifts. So, get my legs spread a little bit. This is how I kind of like recalibrate my back and spine. You know, it looks stupid in public. Squeeze. Squeeze. Nice. Whew. Feels better. So the goal though is that today I won't be limpy because I chose to stop running while I was limp running. It's funny, yesterday I was like walking around the house with a little bit of a limp. Something went wrong with a deadlift or a single leg squat. I haven't really pinned it. And my grandma, we're living in a 4-generation home right now, which is pretty crazy. I have to go, dude. I'll see you, friend. Hey, don't burn those pork chops anymore, man. You got to pull them off. You want to get high heat and a good sear, but then pull them off the direct heat once you got that nice caramelization. So it's still yummy and good, right? Appreciate you, friend. But yeah, my grandma just had hip surgery. I've been taking care of her the last 2.5 weeks. Yesterday, I was walking around just like her. I was like, oh God, I'm 33. Already some knee raises. Try to tuck in my core. Up. Let's do 10 on each side. 2, 3. I'm just getting everything turned on the right way. 4. There's something a little bit off here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When we go to the other side, I should have some shoes. Yeah, loading sucks. And 1, 2. Yo, 3. I'm glad you like it, friend. 5, 6, 7. Woo! 8, 9, 10. There we go. All right. Keep it rocking. So we're just recalibrating everything so that this workout is safe. One of the things that starts to happen with my hip, my old man hip, which is funny because it's a problem very sporadically compared to my other stuff with my back. So when it happens, I like overcompensate, overstretch, and move in strange ways. I will start to land with a locked out knee, my hip skewed up, because I feel like that's taking the weight off of it, but it just hurts it more. So I have to remind myself, like, bend your knee, heel to toe, roll through the movement, walk like a normal human. Whew. I'm so glad I woke up today, man. This is awesome. I got a sunrise, I got puffy clouds. Can't think of a better day. Oh, man. Whew. Part of it also, I worked abs, and those are sore, and I run with my abdominals. So if it's hard to hold a contraction of my core, that impacts my posture and my gait, and I can start to land in weird ways, and it hurts. Whew. Alright, so I think what I'm going to start to do, we're at 17 minutes. We'll do speed walk. It's a slow walk, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, just for some variety. We'll walk like we got somewhere to go, and we'll walk slow. Whew. But happy Tuesday, everybody. Someone's like, it's not Tuesday. Fine. Happy Friday. Tuesday is the best day out of all the days. I'm willing to fight in the streets about it. Like, coming into work on Monday, a little tough. Mondays are normally productive, right? Tuesdays are the ultimate day because you still have a shot at productivity, and you're like energized by the works of your hands. Everyone's excited and pumped and motivated. Wednesday, that's where you hit the drop off. Nothing gets done on Wednesday. You're in the messy middle, tons of meetings, and everything you thought you would do on Monday that you committed to, you're not going to do. Thursday, you're already thinking about Friday. Friday is Friday, and then weekend. So Tuesday is the most productive day of the week because you've already connected on Monday with your team. The focus is work, and you're optimistic, and you push it forward. Tuesdays are the best. Let's bring it mellow. Good morning. That lady was listening to affirmations. That's so cool. All right, let's hit a couple deadlifts again. Actually, let's do a couple squats. Cracked knee. Nice. We're trying to get our knee strength back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. We'll go for 10 more seconds and then we'll walk fast again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, pick it up. So we're just trying to vary tempo and load. We're trying to recover something. Could be hip flexors too tight. I gotta get more knowledgeable. Gotta start working at fitness again. Feeling it. It's time. It'd be fun to get like just crazy healthy. At 33, we've sacrificed a lot of health in the last 15 moves in 3 years. So I'm excited. Whew. It's funny, I'm over here thinking, I was like, should I go write a book? Like, just on a random Friday. Is this what my Friday is now? Crank out a book really fast? It's so like me. Probably not the highest leverage thing to do right now. Although it's also hard to tell when it would be the highest leverage thing to do. That's one of the problems with stuff like that. You can always kick it down the road. Like the big, overarching, challenging things you want to take down, but you're caught in like the messy middle execution of life. And then there's always not enough time for it. Like you have to have a reallocation of priorities to do crazy things like that. But for me, when I look at leverage, it's like I can write a book, or I can make a digital course or a YouTube video. Like there's a lot of things I could do that have high leverage. But what's cool about writing is it really clarifies what you believe. As you write it, rewrite it, read it. So I gotta think about this a little bit, where it fits, because I do a weekly newsletter, which is awesome. Sunday Sips, I love it. But I need to figure out like, where do I go from there? So we shall see. Also, friends, a new video drops today, which I hope you're excited for. I am. I worked very hard on it. It's called How I Close $1,000 Clients in Under 30 Minutes. And it's pretty sweet. And I recorded it in my minivan while watching my baby, while waiting for my daughter to finish speech therapy. And then I threw some wicked animations in it. And I love it. So we'll see how that one does from a views perspective. Oh man, we're sore. We're sore. Let's go ahead. Let's get more deadlifts. Squeeze. I'm over-rotated slightly on my left leg. It's just causing weird loadings. 3 squats. 1, 2, and 3. Tuck in core, lean forward, run. Well, not run, walk. Whew, tight. Like actively trying to tell myself I'm being punched in the stomach. So I have like a lot of neuromuscular issues, which is just dandy at 33. Getting some of my muscles to fire, activate, takes like a lot of effort and thought. So for instance, like I was at physical therapy. This is years ago. I don't actually do PT anymore, which is awesome because I did it for years. Maybe I should go back. But they were trying to get me to squeeze my glutes, the booty cheeks, you know. And I couldn't do it. For if you do a glute raise, you lay on your back, you kind of put your knees in the air a little bit with your feet touching the ground, and then the goal is to push into your heels to lift your butt off the ground. And most people, when they do that movement, they naturally will lift their butt off the ground by squeezing their butt, and that contraction pulls them up. When I would do it, I would fire my, what the heck was I firing? My quads, which is interesting. And it was really hard for me to loosen my quads and fire my butt. And I have 2 compressed discs in my lower back on my L4 and my L5 that push into my spinal cord. And it messes with crap down there. I get pin needles, I got sciatica. We're gonna do some knee raises right here. If this feels right. Let's do 10 of them. Tuck in core. 1, 2, 3. I'll get back to this door. 4, Now land. Side, 1, 2. Still having some pain in that initial landing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna walk into it. Good. Just teaching myself how to move safely again. Yeah, it's funny, like we're walking and the self-doubting Joe is like, whoa, you really failed at this workout. Hey, what's up, everything? How's it going? Nice to see you, bud. Everything movies. Nice. Which movies? Ah, you're a cinephile. Love it. You know, I'm like, I failed. I was supposed to do high interval training, a Fartlek workout, and then hip pain happened, and then we had to stop and adjust our rhythm, and then go down walking and walk jogging, and then walking and stretching. But now, like, I've had the stopwatch going, and we're at like 26 minutes. 26 minutes of getting better and continuing to progress our body. We've taken pauses to do deadlifts and squats and knee raises. We've been activating our core. We're still out on our legs. We're pushing 30 minutes of cardio, which still works, whether it's a walk or a run. So even if you modify, it still counts, friends. You have to work with the body you have in order to get the body you want. Like, it's not the other way around. And today, my body had to acknowledge and respect the fact that I have not lifted in a while. So I have lots of injuries and things that I have to work in and through. Yeah, that's just what it is. That guy parked like a derpy. Alright, stretch. So, we'll see what we can do today. But we've already had a pretty strong start. Oh, maybe we could sprint. We just did all this recovery and recalibration, and then I'm like, why don't we go out there and injure our leg? Let's do some hurdles. Dumb. I'm not no spring chicken. Although it's funny, I'd actually like to get into that kind of stuff again. The problem is the impact. Like, I can run. It is so easy for me to run through injury. But it'd actually be really cool to do a track workout. That would be awesome. I would dig that. It'd suck. Like, I know I would be gassed because I don't train sprint, plyo kind of workouts anymore. I do sustained long distance training. Let's hit a couple deadlifts here in the sunrise. Beautiful. Kick it back and squeeze the top. The squeeze is getting more symmetric. Good. Kick it back. We're fixing it. 2, 3 rehab day. 3. Now we'll do some squats. 1. Tight core. Tight core. And 1 more. Yeah, that's a beautiful shot. Crap, man. Thank you, Mr. Sunshine. How's it going, everybody? Like, sometimes I don't even notice when I'm doing content creation or live streams that, like, oh, wow, that's really good. That probably looked kind of aesthetic. Because you have, like, the nice lighting. I like when you have lighting from behind you in a shot and you're filming the shadow side. It's more dynamic. As long as you have enough light to get the shadow side well. So that was, again, that's a little special moment I had with myself that the majority of you don't probably care about at all. Because you're probably not content creators. You're whoever YouTube has decided needed to sit and watch me walk and talk. You've made a terrible mistake. You could be anywhere right now, and you've chosen to hang out with me. All right, we're gonna do some power breaths. Let's do some, just Wim Hof breathing, just to kind of clear out the lungs. Oh yeah, he's opening up the stride. Love it. Double inhale through the nose. Forceful exhale out the mouth, and you like brace the core. Up. So my goal the next couple weeks is to really focus in on core and back strength. We're going to do 3 more deadlifts. But back, squeeze at the top. Squeeze. Ooh. Squeeze. Core. Walk. I want there to be like this taut rubber band around my waist called abs. And back. But for me, like, I was getting epidural injections every other month for back pain. I would wake up every hour and a half in agony. Like, I could run half a mile. And now I do half marathons, even though I'm heavier set. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, somebody's cooking cinnamon rolls. Oh, let me in. Would that not be the strangest experience for someone? A knock on the door at 6:45 in the morning. Hey, can I have a cinnamon roll? I've been out here running and walking for 32 minutes, and it just smells so good. I know we're not friends, but not friends yet. Can I have a cinnamon roll? That'd be like such a high school Joe move. Just eat everybody's food if they're not going to eat it. Like, how could you not eat that cinnamon roll, Carol? Bring it over here. And now I look at a cinnamon roll with the burden of truth. And here's your cinnamon roll. Exact, Drick Bird. Is that how I say it? Derek. 2 eyes, right? Derek Bird. How's it going, friend? Welcome to Chicago. We are on the back end of this workout. We had some serious hip pain and setbacks. We modified pace, we modified form. We've turned it into a rehab walk mobility strength thing, which is typically what I do when this happens. And honestly, it feels much better. I wouldn't say I'm 100% healed, but assuming I don't do anything stupid today with my body, tomorrow I should be in good shape for a lift. And that's the game, man. The whole game is to just stay in the game. Like, I've been taking care of my grandfather, love and respect him. He served his family for like 30 plus years, working at United as a airplane mechanic, retired, and now his life revolves around the chair. Like, Grandpa, you want to get into your chair? Grandpa, you want to sit at the table to eat? Grandpa, you want to lay down in bed? When he finishes eating, like, chair or bed? You know, he's battling kidney failure. He still has some mobility, but he falls frequently, which is super scary at that age. And he's in like early 80s. So it's just one of those things where, like, me being the observant person I am, I want to build a body of resiliency. That time comes for us all. But the way, especially in a U.S. context, the way that we approach food and movement puts us on a fast track towards loss of mobility. Like, actually, most people are worse off than him at a younger age because they're carrying too much weight. And, like, I'm a firm believer in extreme ownership and extreme acknowledgement of circumstances. Like, we live in a society that doesn't know what we should and shouldn't eat and of what quantities. And access to healthy food is both challenging, more expensive often, not always, and more of a pain to make. Sorry to hear. Yeah, dude, it's hard, man. It is so hard. Like, we've done multiple ER trips. So, like, for me, I've transitioned. I was full-time at Johnson & Johnson as a global leader in Japan. I was directing innovation, which was pretty crazy. Went into entrepreneurship, failed at that, moved back to Chicago. And I've been in this really interesting, messy middle season of, like, full-time dad. So I watch my 2 younger kids while the older ones are at school. Full-time caretaker for my grandfather. Full-time entrepreneur during the evening, because I have a community where I help people build the life they desire. It's pretty sweet. It's called the Big Brain Club because I got a big brain, and it's been neat and profitable. So it's been interesting, like just being proximal to my grandfather in this current season and serving him. And it's kind of like every day just approaching as like a dignity restoring moment. Yeah, because I've like changed diapers and I've held him when he's collapsed on the ground throwing up, and like just for him being a strong man that he was, there's like a frailty and an insecurity in those moments, and to just help him not feel ashamed about it because he can't control where his body's at this point. All right, we're gonna do some knee raises. What's up, Harper? So I'm gonna do one deadlift, squeeze at the top, tuck in my core, and do 10 raises. And this has been good for my rehabbing right now too. We're having some hip pain. 3, nice and slow. 4, 5, recalibrating. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Land. Pain. 1. Slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cool. All right. A little sore, but we're working it. Oh, good. Yeah, I think it's got to be hip flexor is tight on the left side. I think I root caused it. So I just got to stretch into that, and hopefully everything else will feel right. I'm also hypermobile, so I tend to twist myself out of alignment, as weird as that sounds. Most people should stretch more. I need to stretch less and lift more, which is good because I'll get swole. So that's the goal. To get my arms as wide as my legs. That'd be so strange. Because I got some thick thighs, dude. Strong guy. Been carrying my obesity for all these years. And I lost weight and kept the legs. It's awesome. Alright. Well, friends, this is kind of where the sidewalk ends on today's workout. I deeply appreciate you all being part of the journey, hanging out, helping me think. We did 38 minutes of cardio, so that's pretty neat. And I will see you on the next one. Keep changing the world.